I'm Dr. Mike Stierstorfer. I'm a board-certified dermatologist in the Philadelphia area and the developer of IBS 80. IBS 80 is a completely new patented food allergy test used to detect hidden food allergies that cause irritable bowel syndrome. 34 to 51 million Americans suffer from IBS, and about 80% of them think that foods aggravate their symptoms. Food allergy testing is not currently recommended for IBS because standard food allergy testing with prick and scratch tests, which look for type 1 allergies or peanut type allergies, have been shown not to be helpful for irritable bowel syndrome. So gastroenterologists familiar with this information do not recommend food allergy testing. They blame problems with foods on food sensitivities or intolerances rather than true food allergies. The problem with these recommendations are that they completely ignore another major category of allergies called type 4 allergies or delayed type hypersensitivities. These are the same type of allergies that cause poison ivy. You can't detect a type 4 food allergy by doing a type 1 prick and scratch test. Type 4 allergies are best detected by patch testing. IBS 80 uses food patch testing to pinpoint specific foods that trigger IBS symptoms. I'm often asked, how as a dermatologist did I get involved with work on irritable bowel syndrome? It's a good question and not something I ever would have anticipated, but it turns out that in 2008, I developed symptoms of irritable bowel syndrome, and finally about a year later recognized that my symptoms occurred only after eating foods containing garlic. So I stopped eating garlic, and within a day my symptoms were completely gone. It seemed that I had developed a new allergy to garlic. You could become allergic to something at any point in time. It doesn't have to be something new. I thought that as a dermatologist, I should be able to figure this out. So I first performed a peanut type allergy test to garlic, which was negative. I then did a patch test to garlic, which was strongly positive. There was a red itchy spot on my skin where the garlic had been in contact with it. So it seemed likely to me that inflammation similar to what was occurring in my skin from the patch test could occur in the lining of my intestine when I ate foods containing garlic, causing my IBS symptoms. I didn't think I'd be the only person walking around with a food allergy detectable by patch testing that was causing irritable bowel syndrome. So I reviewed the medical literature and to my surprise found that food patch testing for irritable bowel syndrome had never before been investigated, and that's when I decided to pursue the investigations myself. All these years later, we've published 3 clinical trials, all showing that food allergies detectable by patch testing cause irritable bowel syndrome in a significant percentage of people who suffer from IBS. In our studies, about 50% of the participants benefited, with about 20% experiencing moderate improvement and 33% experiencing near clearing to complete clearing of their IBS symptoms by avoiding the foods identified by the patch tests. So these old standard food allergy tests, the prick and scratch tests, were like barking up the wrong tree, looking for the wrong type of allergy. It's type 4 allergies detectable by patch testing that can cause irritable bowel syndrome. Based on the success of our clinical trials, I've developed IBS 80, a series of patch tests to 80 common foods and food additives. The top layer of skin and the lining of the intestine are very similar, and the theory behind the testing is that inflammation similar to that occurring in the skin from the patch tests likely occurs in the lining of the intestine when the same foods are eaten, causing the IBS symptoms. So by avoiding foods identified by patch testing, IBS symptoms often improve or go away completely. IBS is not only a financial burden on those who have it, but also on the nation's economy. Billions of dollars a year are spent on the evaluation and treatment of people with IBS. One new IBS medication costs over $600 a month, and another costs over $1,100 a month. IBS 80 testing is now available in testing centers in many states throughout the U.S. Any physician, physician assistant, or nurse practitioner who's trained in patch testing can offer the testing. There's a lot more information about it, as well as a list of testing centers and a list of states in which our pharmacists are licensed to ship the product, at the website ibs80.com. Our goal for IBS-80 is to provide relief to as many people who suffer from IBS as possible. It can also help avoid a lot of testing. It can help stop IBS medications and avoid their potential side effects. As IBS-80 testing becomes more widely available, it should become a first-line approach to the evaluation and treatment of people who suffer from IBS. There are a lot of complex theories about potential causes of irritable bowel syndrome, but none of these theories has ever resulted in finding a cure for IBS. Not everyone with IBS has these type 4 food allergies, but our clinical trials show that food allergies detectable by patch testing cause irritable bowel syndrome in a significant percentage of people who suffer from IBS. This is the first time ever that a cause and cure for IBS have been discovered.